Hey everybody, welcome to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream.
Why do the kids have another day off again?
I don't know why.
Zoe was half day yesterday on Thursday. Today it's all day.
All day off.
Okay, raise your hands. Does everyone think that we have more days off from school now than we used to? I mean, like they're slipping in extra 4-day weekends and stuff?
Growing up on the East Coast, the only days off, snow days. When did you make them up? End of the year. When did you do a lot of work? Not at the end of the year.
No, not in the slightest.
You sit around in an overheated schoolroom watching videos.
Okay, well there you go. Let's go to the video.
Let's go to the video.
Always looking for something to do with friends, right?
Well, you can't sit around and watch the TV forever. We've done Scrabble, but that has involved blood and violence upon occasion. Not that I mind, but Todd does. And
no one will babysit for us.
no, there's a ton of really cool board games, but they just sent us a new one to try. It's 5-second rule.
5-second rule. There it is. 5-second rule. And I do love this game. I do love this game.
You just like the weird noise.
Our dog loves the noise. Ready?
This is so funny.
Here we go.
Then you have 5 seconds to answer it as all the little...
Here comes our dog.
There's the clicking of our dog's nails. Look.
All right, so basically, there's 2 different versions of this game.
Yes.
One is for mature people.
We won't be having that
kids.
one on the show today.
And so basically, the card will come up like this, and there's 2 sides to it, and it's like, okay, so if we do this, can I go first?
Sure.
Can you do it? Okay, so you got 5 seconds. You have to name 3 things. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Name something you can bet on.
The ponies, poker, and the blackjack, which is the same thing. Roulette. That counts.
The ponies? What are you, from the 40s? All right, go ahead.
Horse race.
My turn.
Horse racing. Are you happy now?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Maybe in a past life I was from the Bronx or something.
All right,
Shut
go
up.
ahead. Ready? Tell me one.
Okay, ready?
I love the noise. Here we go.
Places you wish you could wear your pajamas.
Oh, at work? I was gonna say Walmart, but everyone does.
Well, yeah, but
okay, so I suck. Okay, so where's mine?
Okay.
New one. I want to draw a new one.
One of those new ones.
Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Laws easily broken.
Ooh, speeding limit, no camping area, and don't drink that water.
No, it didn't happen. You didn't make it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I said don't. I was halfway through the answer. That counts.
Don't drink that water?
Well, yeah, because of all our streams have mercury in them.
No camping?
There's no camping signs, and we have camped there before. No, we did. That didn't happen.
I don't count it. I'm not going to count that one.
That totally counted. You're such a weasel.
Good wives.
That's not even a question. Well, that doesn't count. Everyone's a good... I am a good wife.
Here, things that get forgotten.
Things that get forgotten. Oh, your purse, your keys, your sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay,
no, I just forget them.
Let's let them play.
Your turn to play. Okay, ready? Right. So you got 5 seconds.
Okay, so which card?
You have to answer 3.
Here's a card.
Pick a new one.
Okay, all right.
Can't use that.
No, can't use that. No.
Can't use that.
Can't use that. No. Can't use, yeah, could we? Yeah, we can use
confusing.
that. Okay. Where'd it go?
There.
Okay,
right
here
there.
we go. Ready? You got 5 seconds. Here we go. Name 3 types of holes.
There's the crate over there.
Shh. No cheating.
I was just mentally doing it in my head.
Give me a new one. Yeah.
Did anybody get it? So
yeah.
if you did mention it on Facebook, I want to know.
It's coming out your face, though, when you do that.
It
Ready?
still counts.
Name 3 tasty things.
That could be subjective, though, because to some people, kimchi is tasty.
Well,
to
if they
me,
said it, it's
dance
correct.
glue is tasty.
It's correct.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Another one.
Last one?
Can't use that one.
Nope.
No.
You sure we know which one
Can't
they
use that one.
sent to us?
Oh. Here we go. Ready? Scents that are turn on. Some of you are just wrong.
I've heard that there was actually a study that for men, apple pie was considered a turn on. The smell of
Pumpkin
apple pie.
pie, mowing grass.
Grapefruit was another one, which I thought was interesting.
Ew.
How'd you do?
How'd you do?
Yeah?
There you go. Brand new game. I like it. I think it's fun.
You just like watching the dog run in every time we play it.
All right. We'll see you later.
Okay, now that's not right.
That's
no.
not annoying at all. All right. I could do this all day long.
That's what I'm afraid of.
As a fact, I just...
That's what I'm concerned that could happen.
All right, bye.
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com.
This is the only time I feel like get off my lawn kind of guy.
What was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger when he went to Mars and he thought he was in the middle of one of
Total Remembrance.
Total Recall.
Recall.
I remember they had the Robo-Taxis, and they had that creepy fake like mannequin thing. They were like, "Welcome to the taxi." And,
Right.
Well, Elon Musk says he's got one ready to go. They're Robo-Taxis. He says he's going to be able to roll them out by next year. Of course, Elon Musk is the head of Tesla, and he gets excitable and says it's going to come next year, and then it might be 4 years. But
2, 3, 4.
we've seen some of the crashes recently.
Not from these. These are these are vehicles without people in them.
Yeah, they're driverless vehicles. 1 million robo-taxis on the road by next year. Here's something that is interesting, though. He said what they've been doing is using all the technology that they have from all the Teslas that are out on the road now.
Mm-hmm.
They've been mapping out all of the roads. They've been finding all of the weird weak spots and dangerous spots.
Yeah.
And so they're using all that data and they're plugging it into the robo-taxis.
Sure, that'd be great. Yeah.
So what he said is, be prepared next year for a car to pull up and there won't be anyone behind the wheel. And I'm like, that sounds bad to me.
All right, here's a good idea.
I don't trust anyone's driving but my own and maybe Todd's. I'm not going to get in the back of a car with... What?
Nothing. What I was just thinking about is a van pulls up, like a paneled van.
Okay.
And you load your gear in, and there's a mattress or a couch, and you get in and you get comfortable. There's a refrigerator there, and you get comfortable. And
so this should be like your rolling bachelor pad.
I'm married.
Your rolling dorm room.
I'm married, and then basically it drives you to Lake Powell, 4.5 hours away. And so you get to watch TV, you get to relax.
When you get there.
Yeah, and you just jump out and they go, let's do the Powell thing. And you won't say that.
You wouldn't say it like that, right, though?
No, I wouldn't. But wouldn't that be cool is to say, okay, take me to Boston. Is it cheaper to drive to Boston than it is to fly? You know, if the kids are coming, get them a separate one.
That's probably for the
Or
best.
one with a trailer.
They actually have something now that's kind of cool. They've got the full self-driving package, which we all remember that accident of that woman who slammed into the back of a police cruiser because she was on her phone, but she thought her car was driving because she had a Tesla.
And it wasn't that kind of Tesla.
Yeah. But the FSD today features Summon, which is kind of cool. The driver can call their Tesla to roll out from a parking spot for wherever they're standing.
Right.
And they can drive up to pick them up. Like if you go out and you had to find a parking spot way far away, you know, you didn't want to walk all that way back. You could.
I'm sure I'll see the day, and I'm sure I'll say, what was I worried about? You know, what I'm worried about is the old story about the lady and the guy who are driving down I-15, and they're in an RV, and the guy got hungry, so what he did is he put it on cruise control and walked to the back. Someday you'll be able to do that.
But he really took that literally when he saw that feature on his steering wheel.
Numismatics.
Okay, I've never heard this word before. American Numismatic Association.
Numismatics. It's a coin collectors,
right?
Right.
This is actually really cool. From now until April 28th, they're dropping more than 1 million new and vintage coins into circulation by the U.S. Mint.
What?
This is really, really cool. And coin dealers and collectors are going to do the same thing. They're calling it the Great American Coin Hunt. But it's really fun. So what they're going to be doing is dropping by businesses and dropping off bags of coins to go back into circulation.
Probably banks, yeah. That makes sense.
One of the guys says he's cycling in coins like wheat and Indian pennies, Eisenhower dollars, Buffalo nickels.
Right.
That's really fun. I would love to catch a couple of those. I remember when I was a kid, if you got the if you got the wheat pennies, it was a big deal. I remember getting those and being excited.
Can I tell a story I told you earlier?
Yes.
About the coin collection?
Yes, of course.
The world's best coin collection in the world is owned by a guy in Utah. He's a crazy billionaire.
We love
Deloy Hansen. And our friend,
owner, of course, of Real Salt Lake.
right, and he gave my friend, our friend, an opportunity to actually go down into a vault and see it. He bought it, got interested in it, bought it because, well, he's
Deloy and he buys things.
He buys things, and basically he bought it, and it is beyond.
You said it was like beyond Smithsonian quality. Like
The Smithsonian
you would never see anything that cool.
would beg to have this on display. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting that it resides here in Utah. And I thought that was pretty cool.
We should do some sort of demo thing where everyone could go by and take a look at it.
So this is interesting too for those people who are in the business.
Well, I think for anybody, it'd be really cool to be able to show that to one of your kids. I'd love to find something and I could give it to Zoe so she could keep it.
Let's talk about something that we're going to be watching very closely on our own budget this year.
Because a $700 water bill last August seemed excessive.
Let's say that one more time, shall we?
Our water bill last August was $700.
Now, we had a break in some pipes and stuff, and we are renting, so we'll say that. When I had a full garden, and we were full-blown gardeners,
and much bigger lawn,
and I was just crazy, and it was beautiful. Were we close to that amount of money? It's ridiculous. And so Utah City, this is about 45 miles.
Or Provo?
This is 45 minutes south of Salt Lake. They decided, you know what? Because everyone has restrictions that you have to have a certain amount of your front lawn grass. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes.
What about people who xeriscape then?
Well, remember when it started, everyone just pictured gravel, dead cactus, and a skull, right?
Which was pretty much accurate, yeah.
That was xeriscaping. So now what they've done is they've knocked it down from 70 to 50%. Also, the parking strip. The parking strip next to the sidewalk has to be a certain percentage of plants as opposed to just gravel to keep up the looks. Now, where did the grass front yard come from?
I had no idea that was a requirement.
It's Europe's fault.
I had no idea that was even a requirement.
No. The Mexicans have it right. The Spanish have it right.
Where they do the big courtyard, you go into a gate, and then there's a lovely garden and
You
stuff.
walk down a sidewalk, there's a gate. You go in the gate, you shut it. There's a courtyard in the middle. The house goes around it. It shades the grass and the plants.
That'd be nice.
Half the day, and so they don't use as much water anyway. They're trying to save water and not have a $700 bill.
So they're knocking it down from 70% of your front yard has to be grass to 50%.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I feel stupid.
Yeah. You can actually be fined.
If that is not your percentage of grass.
Yes. Some guy.
In the past, I've seen neighbors who actually would be out there with a measuring stick, hoping they could catch you. But
I would be out with a hose spraying them down. With somebody else's water hitched up to his next house. That's what I would do.
Did anyone even know that? That was a thing?
Tell me something good.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, yesterday we told you about Donovan Mitchell. He's up for the Humanitarian Award for the NBA. Please go vote for him.
Yes.
You can do it on Twitter, and even if you retweet other votes, that still counts for Donovan. But LeBron's a pretty good competition.
LeBron James. Scary.
He opened up an experimental Ohio school called the I Promise School. Mm-hmm. And I really love this about him because he's like, let's do the hardest thing ever.
What would that be?
So what they did is they picked all the students from that district. They were deemed irredeemable.
Right.
There was no way that you could get this fixed. These were not kids that might have had, profound intellectual issues, disabilities, or cognitive disabilities that would prevent them, that wasn't their fault. These are kids that, for whatever the reason,
weren't going to play.
This is not going to happen. So they put them all into the I Promise School. They picked a specific section that they thought that would be the most powerful growth that they could see launch into young adulthood. So they picked 3rd and 4th grade. And they focused on kids in that age.
I thought it was like high school.
Oh, no. This is 3rd and 4th grade.
It's troublemakers that young.
Well, think about it. The earlier you can start.
This is true.
And you can help these kids, the faster that it goes.
So like 9-year-olds.
So they had experienced the lowest grades, test scores in the district, just hardcore. In just 6 months of classes, 90% of their pupils have outpaced their fellow district students with their math and reading goals.
Boom.
They test scores increased at a higher rate than 99 out of 100 schools
Boom,
nationally.
more attention.
Now, what they know is that this does not happen unless something extraordinary is going on. Now, it was launched by LeBron James, and his big goal is I want to show the nation's educational system that you can still accommodate even the most troubled students.
Oh,
He said,
no.
These are children that you went to talk to their old teachers, and they said, this is not going to work. Now, so it does get funding from the state, but the bulk of the funding is from the LeBron James Foundation.
Right.
And here's some of the interesting things. They went with a much more holistic approach, which I think a lot of good schools try to do.
Right.
They had a food pantry for the family. They had a GED testing program for the parents so that they could help be educated alongside their children. Because if you can't read well, how are you going to help your kids? If you don't know how to do math, how are you going to do that? And they also had a
I
counseling.
have Erin do it with my daughter.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I do.
New math is a joy.
Wow. But
And
you
of
know what? You
course,
know what's so cool?
They have a counseling center for trauma, health, legal resources.
Right.
I mean, it's incredible.
So they get attention.
Tell me how amazing that is.
That is
though.
amazing.
That they're outpacing the rest of the district now with their reading and math
That's
scores.
right.
In 6 months.
And they showed a model how to do it.
That's so wonderful.
This is the most unbelievable science thing I have seen
I've been
in a
waiting
year.
for this.
University of California, San Francisco. They call it exhilarating.
It is.
They have taken a brain implant, hooked it up someone's mind, and it allows them to speak.
It makes their thoughts audible.
Ask me how.
Tell me how it works.
Funny how you should ask that. Basically, it is centered. They have gone in. They found
In the
the
cerebral
things.
cortex, or?
The things that make your jaw move, the things that make your tongue move, the things that make your esophagus move, the things that make your vocal cords move. And they've found them all,
That's genius.
and now they have. They don't have words yet. They have shh, any sustained noise. Shh. And they have brr, and they have boo, like in book. How cool is that? All I gotta say is,
So is this wet wired? They have stuff inside that
they have
implants?
They have. That this is what they're working on right
This is
now.
everything we've been waiting for, my friend.
I hope it has an on and off switch.
You know what? I already know enough people that have no filter and they say everything they think anyway. It's
Not like this.
maybe they should have been working more towards that.
Well, let's say you're sitting there and you're sitting with friends and you're having a conversation with them because you're able to speak. And then remember, it's all from your brain. Let's say a hot person walks in the room, male, female, whatever, and you'd be like, look at that person. Wow, I'd like to make out with them.
That was
Or
so awkwardly
worse.
said.
Or worse,
I'd like to make out with them.
I'd like
I
to-
would date you so hard.
I would neck with you until the sun came up. Something like that. I mean, it could be worse too, right? It could be worse. You could just spout out people, and we do know people who have no filter whatsoever, and this
We all
would
know
be
somebody like
this
that.
would be like 20 times as bad as that.
I think it's awesome, but they're
Right.
saying like for people with cerebral palsy and a couple of other
Right,
long-term,
right,
neurological
Yeah, no, great stuff.
injuries, that this is really going to be cool.
Mother's Day's coming up.
Oh, Shop the Gateway. If you haven't gone to shopthegateway.com to sign up for their Mother's Day package, it's like $1,000 worth
It's
of amazing stuff.
$1,000.
Jewelry, dinner out, Victoria's Secret, this massive pampering spa package, tickets to see El King at the Depot. It's going to be really awesome.
Very cool.
Shopthegateway.com. Go sign up.
That's all you have to do, and we'll see you Monday right here in the Todd and Erin Daily Stream.
They really should make a filter for people who can't stop talking.
They should. It's
That would
called
be the
duct
best.
tape. Gorilla tape works better, by the way. But if you wrap
Takes
it all,
off a lot of
if you wrap
skin.
around all the way, it grabs hair. And I've said too much. I'm gonna stop
As
talking.
always.